Hi everyone, welcome back. Candace here at Skin Serenity Spa at 740 Colorado, downtown Stewart, right off of US 1. So we are back with our client, and this is the second treatment of a 3 treatment session. So this is the facial portion of it. She's been dermaplaned, so she is cleansed already, so we're not going to cleanse her again. So this part now is I'm going to take a good look again now that her skin, as you see, is super bright. So what we use during our facials is we use rose water, which is very hydrating. This is a pure rose water that we make here. So this is a extremely soft 4x4 that we open up. We douse it with rose water, wring that out, and use it as a covering for her eyes. Now, we don't cover the eyes during a dermaplane for obvious reasons. We are working everywhere on the full face. So she's been exposed to a lot of light, but we have a long way to go. So this is part of a facial. So when you go to do your extractions and so forth, when you're getting your extractions, you'll have this put on you. It's very soothing, it's very cool, it's very hydrating. Rose water is a super hydrator. So let's take a look here again. So you're gonna see a situation where her pore appearance is very large. So this is actually a fairly easy remedy. Now, again, you cannot make a pore smaller nor larger. We decrease the appearance of the enlarged pores. One of the ways that we do that is to make sure, A, that they're clean, AM and PM. And the other way is with our amazing #1 go-to for me, pore refining. Pore refining is, I don't know, I think God's hands were in that product, because this product is amazing. If you're not on pore refining, call us, because you should be. So now I'm going to shut this light out. I am going to take my glasses off. I'm going to leave this. And I'm going to start the massage portion. Now we use a small amount of aromatherapy oil blended with our massage lotion for the neck, chest, and décolleté. Now, because she was dermaplaned, you want to be very conscientious of that. So this massage lotion is strictly for the face. We don't use anything that's not for the face. So with that being said, normally I would be doing different techniques on her, but because of the dermaplane, I'm going to make sure that I just kind of take it easy on her. Like that term, Take it easy. It's probably the least medical term I know how to say. So, again, do not forget the ears. In, I forget what culture it is. I want to say Chinese or Japanese. It's a culture from the Orient. They say that the ears are the fetus in the womb. And if you look at it, it replicates that. So I found that very interesting. So we always make sure that, again, we take care of the ears. So we're going to leave her face alone now. Normally it would continue, but we're going to leave her face alone now. Towel's fairly hot. We want it to be much cooler than this, so I'm just cooling it down here. Again, the ears. So what we're going to do next is, unfortunately, because I just showed you part of what the facial portion of it is, I'm going to have to degrease her skin because we're going to do a peel. Normally we would be doing a mask. We're not going to do that because we're going to do a peel. So I'm going to be degreasing her skin with alcohol. And so it's going to take her up. So I'm going to put a fan on her to help her. It's going to hit her sensors and then it's going to come down really quickly. It's not a big deal, I promise you. So with that being said, what we would do next in our customized facial would be the mask. A mask would be dictated to whatever her skin would tell us. At this point, it would be either a blemish control mask, a pigment control mask, or a dehydration mask. So those three skin types. So obviously for her, we would use the pigment mask. The pigment mask, we froth. It's almost like whipped butter. It feels amazing when you put it on. It's very cool. It's almost like someone takes whipped cream and just smears it all over your face that's been sitting in the refrigerator. It feels incredible. We then do what's a cooling cold stone eye treatment. So I will show you that. The cold stone eye treatment, we take our rose water cloth, we apply in this manner. We want to do a little compression on the eyes. Then we take, these are river stones, these are massage stones for the face. And so we take 2 of our smooth river stones and apply. And then this is a sand-filled eye pad. And as you see, we have the 4x4 done in this manner for a reason, so that this never touches the client. This always has a barrier. So that's really what this purpose is for this gauze. So not only does it feel great, but it serves a purpose for your sanitary protection. So we apply that just over gently. We level out the sand. And then we do a slight push. And it's very light. I'm just putting a little bit of pressure on my hands. I'm not pushing really hard. And then I'm going to release. Now, that in and of itself is a huge eye treatment. We do not charge extra for our treatments here. This treatment is so hydrating and so relaxing. It is also helps with any swelling and inflammation. The facial massage, remember we have lymph, and so we can do a lymphatic drainage massage. What that does is it just moves the lymph down the body to where it needs to go, so it goes in a downward direction. That is a very specific facial massage technique. You, the client, would be relaxing. We also have a hot collarbone roll that we apply. So this is also sand filled. Again, barrier on this so that this never touches any client. So we wrap that in the towel that is our drape, and we put this over the collarbones. Take each end of it, and this is nice and warm, take each end of it and we apply pressure. And then we would let the client relax for approximately, it depends, you know, a lot of times, you know, facials are chapter 1, page 1, turn the page. We don't really do that here. Each time that you come here is going to be different if you're getting a facial, because every time you come here, there's something different going on with your skin. Maybe you just rushed here from the gym and dropping Timmy off at soccer, and you know, you're flushed and your heart is racing, and it's like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm 10 minutes late, and you're, you know, we would get you in a more calming, soothing atmosphere. Maybe you came in here and the night before you drank a bottle of wine and your skin is completely dehydrated. We would treat you differently then. Maybe you come in here, you know, a week after, you know, traveling somewhere, and you know, you've been with family and you did a million activities, and you've got things going on with your skin, and you've got a dry patch here and a dry patch there, but your brain is going a million miles an hour. Again, every time you come in here, there's something different going on with you, so we're going to treat you differently every time you come in here. We're going to assess you with our eyes and with our hands. Sometimes we need to talk again, only if you do. We're pretty intuitive here, so we get what's going on with you just by the way you walk in the door, the way you sit. When we touch you, we can feel the stress and the strife. When we look at your skin, we know what's going on with the skin. So this would go on. We would remove the collarbone roll, and it's done in this manner. So again, this towel is still protecting you, still protecting our bedding. It's very precise. It's a very precise way that we do things for reasons. We'll make sure that everything is, you're comfortable. We're going to remove this. Again, this did not touch any part of her body, her skin in particular. These also did not. She has a barrier. We're going to remove this. We're done with this. We're not going to reuse this. And so then we would remove the mask with a towel first. Then we would follow that with sponges. Now, so with that being said, then from there, we would do a full face SPF. On her, I would use weightless because she's not used to wearing sunscreen. That's very heavy, even though she needs a little bit more hydration. So I would go with weightless SPF 45. We would do a lip SPF. We would remove the headband and do a complete scalp massage. Again, we're going to do a peel now, so that's what we're going to go into. Thank you so much for being here with us today at Skin Serenity Spa. We'll see you soon.